Well, I expected a more rocky beat there, but I guess not. Damn. Okay, well, never mind then. I'll friggin' talk then. It seemed like a really epic build-up to some really good rock beat, but no. So, right, that was the multi. What? That was the single player. That was short. That was kind of short. I think that's about 4 hours. Which, then again, you know, the obvious comparison, Modern Warfare 2 wasn't much longer, and I thought that this single player was so much better. It was so much better. You know, as I said in, I believe, the first set, it just grips you. You feel like they make you feel like you're there, in a way. I mean, I'm really glad I wasn't, obviously, but yeah, they just really pull you in with it, and you know, towards the end, you really care about those guys, and that is really quite an accomplishment. That's really an accomplishment. I hope you guys felt that way too, because I'm not sure how much that really, you know, conveys onto you guys that are watching. But as a player, it really pulls you right in, and you feel like you're part of the team. That is great. Yeah, it's really short, but it's really worth playing. If you're purely buying this game on the single player, then wait until it gets cheaper, because it's simply not long. But if you're into multiplayer at all, just pick it up, because there's plenty on the multiplayer. I really enjoy the multiplayer, though I haven't spent too much time on it, considering, you know, there's multiple shooters out there right now. Mostly still playing Bad Company 2 at this moment, but yeah, I kind of combine them. You know, as I said earlier on, when I was dying again and again and again and again, that's pretty much how the multiplayer works. If you're, you know, focused and you're into it, then you can just, you know, kill all the others, because there's a really fine line between killing and getting killed. There's that split-second reaction time that is often the difference. Or if you spot, well, mostly what I run into is that I'm not focused enough, that I lost my concentration or whatever, and that the enemy basically spots me and I don't spot them, which means I just end up dying. And yeah, it's been a bit of a double-edged blade, and I think a lot of people are turned off by the multiplayer because of that. Me as a Quake player, though, or well, ex-Quake player mostly by now, I really dig that, because Quake is exactly like that. If you're on top of your game, if you're focused, you can kick some serious ass and do some things you never thought possible. If you are not, however, you will just miss and get killed again and again without any chance. And Medal of Honor is that very same way, and I never got that feeling from Modern Warfare. Neither did I really get it from Bad Company 2, so the Medal of Honor multiplayer is really its own thing from Bad Company 2, even though, you know, everyone says they're so similar, but in the feel, on the speed of the action, it's completely different in my book. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I mean, I'm just one of many people, so yeah, just make up your own mind. That's really what it boils down to. So I really enjoy it, and you know, I am really glad I bought this game. It's been a lot of fun to play through, and because it is such a you know, story-driven single player as well, it's not likely something you'll play again, so but yeah, it's definitely worth going through, definitely. I'm really curious, you know, in a couple of years, maybe 5 to 10 years, will we look back upon these shooters? And will we still think of them in the same way, or will we just have moved on? Because not many games can really pull this off, and Medal of Honor does it best by far. It really pulls you into the action and the team spirit as well. And no other game has done that. No other shooter has done that, I should say. So it's really impressive. It's really impressive. It sounds like a simple feat maybe, but it is not. You know, in plenty of shooters, you just go around, you know, just not caring about the story or the people you're with or whatever, and just shooting the enemy, and that's boring. So don't care about that at all. But yeah, they really just pull it off. They really do. Also, I should probably be looking out for looping credits. I don't remember what game it was, but at some point the credits just kept looping and I was not sure if I noticed. But yeah, it's getting to the music, so it's nearing the end, I guess. Yeah, Linkin Park popping up in a lot of music. To be honest, I really liked the music. Even during combat, there was music playing that was just really adding to the atmosphere, which really worked. I'd normally say no, I want to hear the enemy and all that. I want to hear where the sound is coming from and just turn off the music entirely. But no, they made it work. They made it work. It was really good to hear that music, though not for the like 7th or 8th time because I kept dying. But that's my own fault. That's my own fault, so can't blame the game for that. For my ineptitude. Yeah, I must say, overall, the sound in this game, both single and multiplayer, is absolutely amazing. Maybe it's possibly because I also have a good audio setup that might really contribute to it. It probably won't show as much if you don't, if you're using some regular speakers. I'd say crappy speakers, but you know, that might be offending some people. It's just yeah, it's just what you're used to. I really love my audio, and therefore I buy sound cards and good headsets for that. So yeah. But yeah, the sound is top notch, absolutely top notch. I can't really stress that enough. I'm thinking back, like, what do I remember from Modern Warfare 2, for example, in sound? Not a lot. It was alright, but you know, nothing great. But Bad Company 2 revered for its sound, but which is really good actually. It's really, really good. But Medal of Honor, they've stepped it up yet another step. In my book, anyway. There's some real thud to the guns, which I miss in Bad Company 2. Saying that, I have never actually fired a gun or heard a gun in real life, but it's supposed to be really damn loud. And that's what it is in Medal of Honor, which is really good. Right, will there be a little bonus towards the end? My guess is no, considering I can go back to the menu at any point. Special thanks to everyone at EA. Yeah, that's going to be a big list, isn't it? Is it going to be black screen, or is it going to loop? Nope. Alright then. Well, that was Medal of Honor, the single player, and I'll be playing some more multiplayer. you should probably do that too, because it is a good game. It is very action-packed. It is very arcadey in a way, but yeah, the single player is definitely worth a playthrough. It really is. It's been getting some bad reviews, or well, bad is a bit exaggerated, but it's getting some average reviews. And apparently, a lot of people have been having scripting errors. You know, I got stuck once, maybe twice, but it didn't seem like a major deal. What most stood out to me is, for example, when they just kept, enemies kept spawning at the cave entrance, with rabbits, I think it was still. No, I don't think it was a rabbit. I don't think it was rabbit. But yeah, at the cave entrance, and they just kept yelling, just mark it. But I didn't have a marker. But I had to run towards the other side of where I was, and there it went into the marker stuff. So I could actually blow it up, that minigun. Yeah, that was a bit of a bummer. But it is still very, very much worth playing through. Definitely is. Also, there's Tier 1 mode, which is basically a challenge mode. Go through the single player campaign and yeah, do it in as little time as possible. And for those who really want a challenge, there you go, it's there. I personally don't care for that, so but I bet that's really interesting, because there's going to be some people that do some amazing things. Yeah, I'll probably give it a shot at least, but I won't, be competing for the top 100 spots or anything. So, yeah, I really like this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. So, again, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time. See you, dude.